And we're good to
3,
go.
2.
Yep.
Magician Friday, episode 11.
I feel like we should do something different for every episode in the intro. That would be unique.
Yeah.
Leave in the
Yeah.
comments below what you think we should do in the beginning of every episode. But welcome everyone to the 11th episode of Magician Friday. Thank you for supporting us for 11 episodes long. I think Harrison is...
Yeah, I'm just in the middle of, replying to my stalkers. I'll tell you more about that later. But yeah, it's great that you're all here. If you've got any ideas or suggestions what we should be doing, either leave it in the comment section or on the Facebook group, or even on the Instagram at Magician Friday. But yeah.
I'm just going to take a moment to quickly fix up a few settings real quick
Cool.
to make this a smoother...
You do that, and while you do, I'm going to tell you about my week. So what's basically been happening for me, I've been performing a lot more. I just today actually passed my driving theory test, which is like a big thing in the UK. It's the first part of a 2-part exam. So you have to basically answer a ton of really boring questions and react to babies running in the road, kids chasing after footballs, things like that. And just click them as soon as you see them. So yeah, I passed that. I'm happy. Then I had something to eat, and I started performing to some random people. I performed for about 5 people. Loved performing for them. They enjoyed it. Got some nice reactions, and I got some people, as you can expect, saying, "Leave me alone, please." So obviously I didn't. Only kidding. But yeah, that's what's happened today for me. Recently, throughout the week, I've been booking a couple of events. I'm out at a birthday party tomorrow, which I'm looking forward to, because I'm going back to where I used to live as a child, and I've not been really in that actual building for like years now. It's been like 10 years since I've actually been there, so that's really, really going to be fun. Now it's time to tell you about the awkward side of my week. The stalkers. I have fans. I came home from college, I'm bored, I'm exhausted, and I see some kids outside my street. And okay, yeah, they're playing on their bikes, it's sunny. Can you do me a card trick? Please? So I do them a card trick, and I go in my house.
You said they chased you on a bicycle.
Well, this is how it started. They started banging on my door. Hello? Magic person? My dog's barking its head off. Ruff, ruff, ruff. Ruff, 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 ruff. So I open the door and they're like, do magic, do magic. So I ignore them. They walk around to the back of my house where my garden is. And they start screaming. Misty's barking, so I go outside to see what they want. And then they threaten to destroy my windows with stones if I don't show them a card trick. They're going to throw rocks at my windows. Don't worry about Timmy. He's awesome. Next time we'll have him as a special guest.
Deal with something that's around me.
Yeah, the pet. It's in the right-hand corner, by the way.
Well, since they're already right there, let's give them an opportunity to wave and wonder and inquire what exactly they're doing.
World Star!
In the live stream.
Your magician make disappear another joystick.
Be gone.
So apparently they're taking apart my room for a peculiar reason.
That's
I wonder why
Timmy's
this is the
moving
time that they decided to do this. That I'm gonna have to figure out.
Timmy is moving
Aren't you
in.
holding
You can switch to just audio if you prefer. It's fine by you. If you don't want to
if there's another one, it's probably broken. It's gonna be on top.
As I was saying with my week, so these stalkers, they start coming up to me. They're throwing stones, threatening to throw stones at my window, so I do them a card trick and I go home. The next day, one of them is on lookout at the end of the street, waiting for me to approach. This is at 5 o'clock. This is at dinner time right here. No more kids should be out right now. It's about 5:30 almost. You know, kids are in bed. They're all at home eating. But no, these kids are out there. One is waiting for me to arrive. And I start walking, and I see them there. So she screams at the top of her voice as a warning signal to alert the others that I have arrived. My ears die. Bleeding
Designated
inside.
siren.
So I progress down the road, and one of them comes up to me They threatened something or some whatever, and then they pretend to kick me in the balls, mime kicking me in the balls twice. I leave, I go inside, and then I found out that they left some perfume for me, and they were asking about me. I'm more bothered that it's perfume that they left, and not aftershave, because I could have actually used it. I'm probably going to give it to the birthday girl tomorrow.
Just make sure it's not somebody that knows.
That's the story of the stalkers.
That's pretty interesting. Just make sure that whoever you return it to is not very close to the person that handed that to you. As you're probably aware, that would be a very awkward situation had they found out.
No, they're not going to find out. It's a long way away from where we are right now. They will not know that person. It's very unlikely. Children don't have Facebook.
Oh, is this something you posted on Facebook?
No. I'm just saying they can't communicate with each other like fast. They're quite far away from each other. It's about a 20-minute drive at least, the event. So that should not be the problem. But yeah, that's how my week has been so far. Ish. There's been more, but we'll tell you some more later.
Definitely.
If you guys have just arrived, you are in the right place. Welcome to a Magician Friday. Leave your comments in the comment section below. We will answer them as soon as possible.
Also, feel free to check out the Facebook page.
How many views we got?
Magician Friday group. That is the place to interact with us and interact with the Magician Friday community. Right there.
Yeah.
That's loud in the background, is it not?
You need to get in there if you're not already, because we share exclusive content, and I'm always sharing some cool stuff in there. Just send an email to harrisonhortonmagic@outlook.com, and we will hook you up if you're struggling to find the group at all.
It's funny because you said outlook.com. I'm pretty sure that was...
Yes.
That was used when? 1998, probably. And don't forget to add me on MySpace and AOL
as old
Messenger.
As me, 17 years old. What, you calling me old?
Oh yeah, 17. That's definitely old. Have you seen Eminem's daughter?
I am on MySpace. The MySpace is Mr. Green 1234.
Wow, you must be a time traveler.
1, 2.
You had that name even before Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared came out. That's pretty impressive.
Yes. No. It's a recent account, actually. Because MySpace is still going. Justin Timberlake bought it a couple of years ago.
Who?
I think.
Who bought
Justin Timberlake. Justin Timberlake.
That is unexpected. Certainly unexpected.
Yeah. You can also. I'm also on Bebo, but I have no clue what the Bebo is. Let alone what the password is. I barely remember Facebook.
I see.
I'm 6 years old now, so that's facts for you.
On where?
On with the show, Dan. On with the show.
Yes.
So how's your week been?
It's been kind of productive. Remember how I mentioned about a few episodes ago that even though my school year is officially open,
difficulties due to the marketing known as telemarketers.
Would that be on your side?
No, I think I was on your side. How's your week been?
Well, I have not received any phone calls. But yes, as you may have remembered from the past few episodes, even though my semester is officially over and schoolwork is done, I am far from being on break and or relaxation. Those who are aware, there are two compartments of a college career here in the US. There is the undergrad program, which is the first 4 years of the basic general knowledge of the major that you're in, and then there's the graduate program, which is after 4 years. That's where you start learning the material that is specific to the career you're about to have. Don't you love how the system works? I'm pretty sure other countries skip that altogether. Isn't that true?
While we're talking about
And
college, I just want to tell you that 60% of all debt in the US is college debt.
that's interesting. Not quite the answer I was looking for, but thank you for sharing that with us. Okay. So,
Yeah, your signal's dropping in and out, I'm just telling you. So we might be experiencing technical difficulties at all. If we do, just let us know in the comments.
okay, good to know. The point is, also it seems your camera's shifting as we speak. But yep, as you know, it's been busy in terms of preparation for the transition of undergrad to grad. There are exams that must be taken, there are essays that must be written, and there are other things that must be taken care of as well.
I think you're boring the fans with all this college talk.
You might be right.
I'm
Absolutely.
being honest right here. I feel like falling asleep, and it's nearly midnight here already.
Okay, so I think
So,
we can move on. Sorry, what was that?
Yeah. No. Carry on.
I think we can definitely do a effect review now. Get some magic flowing as of right now. So, those who are aware,
Yeah.
my favorite effect on the market. Do you remember? Pop quiz. What's my favorite effect on the market? Well, speaking of connection. Well, speaking of connection, it appears as though Harrison may be experiencing some technical difficulties. But in the meantime, I will continue on. Oh, hello, Joel. Thank you for
Sorry
tuning
about
in.
that. I'm experiencing technical difficulties. I'm back now. Yes, your favorite effect is Shinlim SSS.
Hilarious. Thank you for the troll. So Joel is now watching. So hello, Joel.
Hey, Joe.
Hello to
Hey,
you.
Joe.
He says,
Can
"What
you
are we?"
write the question that you wrote to me last time, that you sent me, that you was talking to me about before? Because I'd love to answer it on the stream and get both our opinions on it. You asked it a while ago about performing at bus stops, I believe.
So, my favorite effect, as you may or may not know, but I'm sure you pretty much know, is Through and Through by Dan Haas. Dan Haas is the creator of the effect. He's the one who released it on the market, and I'm pretty sure he took it down later on because it was so good. Such a great effect.
It's been discontinued because it's dangerous. It's dangerous. That's why it's truly off the market, because people are terrified. Dealers are too scared to carry this product because of the warnings and like the suing risk involved.
Yeah, but let's be
The
realistic.
disclaimer.
It was an awesome effect. In fact, so awesome it is my favorite effect in my repertoire. But yes, Dan Haas is the individual who released it. He recently released another effect. I don't remember the name of it, but it is a rubber band effect. Generally, it's an addition to any rubber band phase that you may or may not already have in your repertoire. And me, it actually fits in well because I already have a rubber band routine. It's kind of ironic how Dan Haas happens to be a creator that always releases things that fit well with my already existing repertoire. It's really cool. But here's the rubber band effect, and here's what it looks like. Essentially, 2 rubber bands are taken off of the wrist and examined and inspected. They are absolutely normal and standard. As you're well aware, these are rubber bands that I got from Staples. The store sells everything except for Staples. That probably doesn't work in the UK. That's more of an American joke. But if you're an American,
We have
well,
Staples, but there's none near me. There's like we have what's it called? No, Whitaker's. That's basically like our Staples.
We're getting a very nice view of your ceiling. Just let you know.
Yeah, it's awesome, isn't it? It's a great ceiling. Yeah, it's a great ceiling.
Okay, all right.
Take a moment to admire the view.
Yes, it's awesome. Love it.
Have you noticed the shirt? Look, it's magic. Yeah.
You always got those awesome shirts, and then I'm sitting here with just...
Yeah, I need to sell you some. You got grades, I got magic.
You know the irony of this? The
I
irony
need to sell
is,
them.
this was written by a former English teacher of my high school. Got grades. It's not even correct English. But anyways, moving back from the tangents. 2 ordinary rubber bands can be borrowed, in fact. That works if they are borrowed. Essentially, they're wrapped around the fingers in the pattern like so. They are put on one finger, twisted, put on the other, and essentially webbed between all 5, just like that. Now, by doing this alone, you know for a fact that there is nothing that can pass through this webbing between the fingers. Isn't that right? It's even if you put your finger, you can't pass through. But what makes it even more
Pretty
difficult to
much.
pass through is if you close your fingers. See, not only is the barrier of the rubber band acting now, but now you got the friction of your fingers and the friction of the rubber band. So if I took another rubber band, like so, and started inserting it right there in that spot, you could tell that there is absolutely no way that this rubber band would fit in that area. It just wouldn't go through. Unless you do that.
That's nice.
Just like so. It just goes right in there, completely through. Right? It's weird. But the thing is, once it's through, see, that was the hard part. The easy part is getting it to go right through the other way. Just like that. One strand at a time. Now, the beauty of this effect is you don't even have to do it with a rubber band on your own. I've done a variation of it with another person where I borrowed that person's pen, and the person, the spectator, held on to the pen, and the pen was checked to make sure that the pen itself cannot pass through this barrier between the hands, and the person held the pen, pushed down, and simply got the pen to pass right through that barrier,
That's cool.
just like that.
Yeah. That's awesome. It's awesome.
The name of the effect does not come to mind right now, but it is released by Dan Haas, the creation genius.
Yeah.
So
What we'll probably do, I'll link it on the Facebook page so that you guys can view it on the group after the stream's ended.
So the pros. This is a rubber band routine which fits perfectly well with any other rubber band routine that you may not have. It can be done as a standalone, which is great in itself because I have in fact done this as standalone, as I've just done right now. This is something that is more or less simple to do. It's something that is very straightforward, and as you saw, is very visual. Everything is super clean, super clean, and of course it's made by Dan Haas, the genius. Oh, by the way, bonus points for being impromptu. As we have already established, being impromptu is an amazing bonus to the effect. It is impromptu. It can be done with borrowed rubber bands. It can be done with a single one and another object. So that's pretty cool. There's really not much negative I can say about it. It's essentially a great effect. It does what it shows on the trailer. The only thing I can say, which may or may not defer people, is that it does require some dexterity of the hands. Not much, but there is some. You're going to have to really get into the routine, into the pattern of doing it, because it does require a number of moves to be performed in rapid succession. So it's not just a matter of doing one phase at a time, but there's actually numerous phases involved that when put together and strung together creates that beautiful motion. And it's the matter of putting them together that really can trip you up in the beginning, because it takes a little bit of practice getting used to doing everything all the way through, which is a really interesting throwback to through and through. No, okay, that's that joke. But yeah, out of 10, I would definitely give this a 9 because it does exactly what it's supposed to do. It's well worth the price tag. It's great. It's just what it is. Probably not
Awesome.
a 10 because it's not one of those holy grail effects. Everything else is great. I have yet to see a perfect 10 as of yet.
That is pretty. Hang on. Let's get this camera sorted. Sorry about it, guys, watching back. That is pretty awesome. I'm now going to demonstrate the product, the review that I am going to be later doing.
In a moment.
This is the review. This is a performance right here.
Before heading into the performance, as of right now, Joel is saying that he
That's
likes
the performance
Roban
right
effect.
there.
So he's saying that he likes the Roban routine, which thank you, and he also says that he can only see me and that you are not visible, Harrison.
This problem again. Give me 1 second, guys.
Okay, definitely. So for those that do not see Harrison as of right now, he will be leaving the call and rejoining in a moment to see if that fixes the problem. Hopefully
Joe,
it does.
can you see me now? Let's just try and get this screen rotation sorted out. There we go. Can you see me now, Joe? Hi. Hi. Hello. Greetings, Strafskulsche. Dzień dobry. Guten Tag. Gutenhausen.
You appeared for a split moment on the stream and then you disappeared once again. This is actually awkward
Bonjour.
looking back and forth on the screen as I'm watching the stream and seeing you not there. I'm literally. Oh, okay. Yeah. Actually, I see you now.
Hello. Hey, do you guys see me at home?
Okay. Joel says he
I hope
sees you.
so.
So that's all that matters.
Awesome.
great.
What did you think of the performance? I'd just love to know what you thought of the performance that I did.
I don't think you
Let me
saw the performance because it was during the time period where you were invisible. So let's do that again. Now that we have.
Oh, okay.
have the
We'll
full
do the
attention.
performance right now. This is the performance of the product that I'm going to be reviewing in about 5 minutes. We're going to be reviewing that. Is it making you speechless, Dan? Is that how amazing it truly is?
Oh, absolutely. It is breathtaking, amazing.
It's the best product that you're ever gonna learn. The number one skill that you cannot live without. That is all over YouTube. The riffle shuffle. Stay tuned. But before that, I want to just quickly teach you something, because we've not taught you anything in a while, have we, Dan? We've kind of been off the teaching. So, I am going to teach you how to shuffle the cards. Pardon?
I believe the last thing we did teach was when I did the top palm. I think it was just regular palming that I taught in the 4th episode. So, yeah, it has been quite a while.
You taught the top palm, so I'm gonna teach the top change, because it's the top system. So
Like
I've got an ace of clubs here. I want you to watch the ace of clubs. All I have to do is tap right there, and that is when it changes. How did that come across? Pretty good.
Actually,
now I'm going to teach you how to do this right now. So you take the cards. You're going to have a little break. When I say a little break, I mean a big break. You want to stick all your fingers in there when you're starting out so you can get that massive big break. Or even better, just do that with a card. No break needed. This is an over-exaggeration. You should not try this at home. So, you got your break right there. You're going to push off this card. Sorry, we need 2 breaks, don't we? There we go. Okay, so I'll just put that one back to normal. So, you got your card here, and you got the braked one here, yeah? So you got that little break going on. Take the card, and I need to cause a small distraction. Look over there, it's Justin Bieber. Behind you. Behind you. Then it's behind you. This is when you do the switch. Once you've completed the switch, you can then turn it over and show it to the card. Now, there's one key to doing this. You have to make sure that you get the move right. So I'm going to show you again. You want to not do this for the same person because it's not going to work because they're going to be expecting the misdirection, okay? So, you got the break. Watch the ace of clubs. Look over there, it's Justin Bieber. When it changes. That is the top change, okay? Joking around finished. This is how you actually do it. So, what you want to do, you want to get a break just under the top card. In this case, it's the Queen of Spades. Once you've got that break, you want to push it off. Show it to the audience at the same time and grabbing a break underneath this one. All you do to get a break, push off the card and stick your fingers in there. Stick your fingers in there. All your fingers so that you got that massive big break. Yeah. I'm just going to transfer it to a little one because you don't need a big break. Show the card to everyone else. At the same time, you're going to push off this card into your hand. Get ready. Show them this, come forward. The larger action will cover the smaller motion. Whilst you cover the camera, that's when you do the switch. Or if you've not got a camera, which most people don't in the real world, take the card, and then as you're moving across, that's when you do the switch. So the switch looks like this. Okay? It's just actually you switching the card as you come across. But there's some key subtleties for this. You want to do it in a moment that there's offbeat. So for example, when Dan's not looking at me, that's when I'm going to do it. Because he's not paying attention to what I'm doing, he's looking at me. Or when he goes and closes his eyes like that. That's when you do the move. That's the perfect misdirection, and you don't even have to mention Justin Bieber or Donald Trump. So, look over there, it's Donald Trump. Change. That is the top change.
Excellent. Great tutorial. I love the jokes involved. That's pretty good.
Don't forget the break. Don't forget to do the break, whatever you do.
I remember watching a person do a tutorial with a thumb tip, and he wanted to prove a point how no one is able to see the thumb tip, even though it's something that you would assume is plain and obvious. And so he did a thumb tip routine with a thumb tip that was basically probably bigger than the size of his head. It was like you put a shoe on his thumb. So yes.
That is hilarious.
Yes, awesome.
Awesome.
So, as of right now, I guess we can do the first card review of the week. Before we actually get into that, are there any questions in the comments?
It's time for the contest. Guess the deck. Guess the deck. Guess the deck. Which deck is it today? Guess the deck. Yep, it's the Guess the Deck song. Yep. Any guesses at all for the deck of cards? If you win, you're going to get a brand new, not even released yet, you're going to get my DVD Red or Black. It's coming out really soon, guys. It's going to take you to your Magic to a new level. You've seen it performed on the show. Now learn it. Not only that, but there's an upgrade. You can even tell it down to the suit of the card. So you can tell if it's a club, heart, spade, or even a diamond. Those suits were in no particular order.
Speaking of Harrison, I wonder if you even know what deck I'm reviewing today.
I don't. Madison Blanks. I can't afford them. I wish. We need to get some Madison Blanks in here. They're going to be the best deck of all time. If I get my hands on them, they're getting 10 out of 10 straight away. They could be on the crap of the week. Because I'd like to review a deck of cards on the crap of the week. That would be fun. Scorpion deck, perhaps?
No, not quite.
Dragonbacks?
That was episode 2.
The Leaf back?
That was episode 3.
Oh yeah, we did Leafy already.
Hashtag Leafy is here reference.
Dan, you got to, when I do jokes, I don't want you spoiling the punchline. You know, it's for them to figure out.
Hold on, I haven't crumpled it
You're
up
giving
yet
away
and
my
I've thrown
jokes,
it
ain't
all over
making me
myself.
happy. Yeah. Yeah. Why don't you drink some bleach while you're at it?
The bleach back deck. What would that look like?
Oh, I need to make that. I'm gonna write that down. Write that down for me. You got some paper handy? Will someone text me, right? Joe, text me the bleach back deck. I'm gonna make that a real thing. Joe, message me, right? Bleach back deck. I'm gonna make that a reality. I want that to be a real deal. So, anyway, back to the actual show. So, what is the deck? Guess the deck. Guess the deck. Guess the deck. Which deck could it be? Winner wins, red or black. I'll tell you what right now. If you can guess the combination of these cards, what order they're in, so if you can guess if it's, for example, black, 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 red, 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 black, you are going to win my brand new Magician installation system before it's even released. You're going to win the entire thing that I've filmed so far. Just guess the order in which these cards are in right now. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. 7 cards, sorry. I'm going to throw away 1, 2, 3. How many have I got left? Does no one understand that reference? Really? I was kind of blatant with that. Alright, I'm just going to shuffle these up. Guess the order that these 7 cards are in, and you will win the Magician installation system and red or black. Guess the order. Guess the order. Guess the order. I'm happy with that order right there. Do you want to have a guess, Dan?
I don't even know what cards you're using in order to make this particular order.
There's some red and there's some black. You just got to guess the color of the cards.
Oh, okay. So essentially guess red, black, black, red, like stuff like that.
Which order the colors? Yeah.
That's a fairly interesting.
You've got to get them all right to win.
Yes.
Take your time.
I'm gonna guess black, black, red, black, black, red.
No.
The last one was black, not red.
Perhaps. But you've got to get them all right to win the Magician installation system, what I've filmed so far, and the red or black. Can't get them. I know you want them. I'll tell you what, I'm going to make it easier for you. Let's do 4. Let's do 4 cards right here, okay? 4 of them. What are the odds on that, Dan?
Well, 25, 25, 25, 25.
Let's do 5. Let's do 5. Let's do a poker hand. So we've got a poker hand going right here. Guess the order and win my DVD. This one, because there's less cards, you just win red or black.
Joel says...
It's just 5 now, Joe.
Black, 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 red, red, black, red.
No. Sorry, not. But there are 5 now, so it's slightly easier for you. 5 beautiful cards. Come on, guys. I know you want it. I know you want to win. Guess the cards. They're going to be down here in the corner waiting for you. I'm going to try and stand them up there so that you can just see them out of the corner of your vision. Because I want somebody to win the product right here, guys. I want one of you to win, not looking at whatever the hell that is. That's like sofa behind the scenes action. Behind the scenes action is awesome. Okay, I'm gonna stick them somehow there. There we go. So now you see me and you see the cards. More me. There we go. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So it's magic, they disappear. So, guess the order of the cards. Any more guesses, let me know, guys, because really soon I am going to be showing you how to shuffle a pack of cards. Stay tuned.
Well, for the 5-card guess, Joel guesses that they are black, black, red, red, black.
No, sorry, Joe. You only get 3 guesses. You've got 1 more left. Otherwise, he's going to win. He's going to keep guessing until he wins. You know what he's like. Okay,
Knowing you,
so
knowing
guess
you, I
the
wouldn't be
color
surprised.
of the cards. The winner wins might become. No, you don't win the Become a Magician DVD. It's too awesome. You get red or black, suited for this theme. Red or black, it could be yours right now. Yeah, I'll leave those down there. So, have you any guesses at all for the deck? Because this is the final one. And if you guess the deck, I'll give you red or black as well. You know, you can have it either way, but that's just my mini contest. Because I feel I'm in a good mood today. It's awesome. It's nice and raining over here, so why not?
Joel's guess is now red, black, 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 red.
Can you repeat that, please?
Red, black, 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 red.
No, sorry, Joe. Sorry. No.
You know, I actually would not be surprised if you chose a monocolor, because that's just the kind of person you are.
What do you mean monocolor?
They're all red or they're all black.
What? Just all black?
You know what? Yeah, fine. Let's go with all black because that's the color of my soul.
Nope. All red. I'm kidding, they're not. No. No. They're not all red and they're not all black. Mixed.
Also, Joel is guessing that the deck
All
I'm about to
mixed.
review is Leafback version 2, which is interesting because I've never heard of a version 2 of the Leafback. Hint, hint. If there is, I am not aware of its existence yet. I will have to look into that because I didn't know there was a version 2 of the Leafback. But
This isn't going to be a review. So this isn't a review. This is more of like an extra segment. This is Harrison's crap deck of the week. Today it is rewarded to the Now You See Me deck, which is basically just a Monarchs in a different fucking colour. How can they do that? How can you take a freaking deck of cards and just change the colour and re-release it? That's just lazy ass. You are just a lazy ass. It's not like you change it to a nice colour. You literally just change it to a different shade of fucking blue. It's bleach colour. I don't want bleach. I want a new deck. You excited me with a Now You See Me 2 deck, and then I get shown Monarchs, and I just want to be sick everywhere. That's the crap deck of the week. Now You See Me 2 playing cards. That's what they're called. Limited edition, even though they printed 10,000 units. Buy them now.
so isn't it literally just another name for another color of the Monarch deck? Then?
Yep.
Perhaps
Yep,
that's
it's
what they were
just
going for.
Blatant product placement. That's bullshit. Don't release a deck. Say that it's a Now You See Me deck. Say it's limited edition when you can get the same fucking deck in another colour. It's different when it's a red deck. It's different when it's a green deck. But when it's just a different shade of blue, no. That's just laziness.
I sort of see where you're going with that. Well,
That is
in
the
this
crap
case,
deck of the week.
it's funny. Joel is saying that the version 2 of the Leafback is not something he's ever heard of either. But if they did exist, they would be just as unexpected as the original Leafbacks. I totally agree with you. I completely agree. That is kind of unexpected. But
Yeah.
in the end, I will be taking a look at cards known as the Hoyle plastic
Hoyles.
cards.
The crap of the crap. The creme of the creme.
Yeah.
The bullshit of the bullshit. The card that used to be good, but took the route of the bicycle standard. And the reason today I'm using the bicycle standard is to give a point. I'm going to start using these until you can't buy them anymore. I want these to be extinct. I want to get rid of these fucking stupid cards. Plus, I don't want to be reviewing my perfect, brand new Phoenix cards when I'm teaching you how to shuffle a pack of cards, because this shuffle is going to destroy any deck that you've ever had. So this week we're going to be teaching you how to waste a ton of time with a knacky move that you'll never be able to fully understand.
It's funny, Joel's saying, stop rambling about the NYSM deck you wouldn't buy anyways.
That's my fucking show, man. It's my show. Don't tell me what to do on my show. This is the Harrison rant. It's my segment, man. The crap deck of the week. It's a crap deck. I ain't buying it. No one should buy it. I'm not just saying this so I don't buy it. I don't want anyone to buy it. Anyone buys it, they're shooting themselves in the face. That's what the whole point of the crap stuff is. It's to stop you buying the crap.
So anyway, moving along to the segment of the deck review, we are reviewing the oil plastic.
Just buy a leaf deck. Go and buy a leaf deck for me. Do it.
Make sure it's a green. It's the green one. You got to get the green one.
It's got to be green. It's got to be green. You got to get the green one.
Yep.
Can you get a non-lit green one?
Omelette green?
Get the other one and paint it green. Yep, that works. Any shade of green. I do prefer the slime green or snot green, but it's not always applicable.
That's not creative enough.
On with the Made in China playing cards.
You know, they might as well be, even though it says in the back, the United States Playing Card Company. I'm not sure if you could see that or if that's in focus, but it most definitely says that right there. There's the top.
I'm sure it says Made in China in brackets, you know.
No, it actually does
not.
Yeah, see, the box
the
itself
question is, can you take these cards swimming with you? Can you take them into a sauna? Or are they just so flimsy that they're going to fall to bits? Are they as good as the Prestige?
Well, let's
go
one step at a time. We'll go one step at a time.
Are they a discount Prestige? Or are they for people who can't afford the Prestige?
Well, first of all, the box itself. The box itself, as you probably have already noted, is of really bad quality. This is
it can take a good shot, though.
I'm not even sure. This is made of plastic itself. And look, the way it works is there's hinges. When you press down on a lever here, it's supposed to pop open like a suitcase, kind of like that, right? But the thing is, even the hinges are already broken apart. There's 3 hinges that keep it together, and 2 of the 3 are already broken off.
Where did you find this abomination?
This was found at my local pharmacy. So it's expected because of the fact, I mean, I can't say that because I found the dragon backs in my pharmacy as well, and those are pretty good. Heck, my standard are from the pharmacies, and those are half decent.
I don't get how you can buy cards in a place that sells drugs. It's so weird.
You know what I just found?
It's bizarre.
I just found this in the back.
What?
Do you see that? The bolded words.
2000. Made in Taiwan. What did I say? It's a bicycle US playing card fucking company that's made in Taiwan.
So yeah,
I might as well just kill myself. This deck, it's not even worth reviewing. This is worse than the fucking Theory 11's Now You See Me deck.
Well, people need to know about this abomination. People need to know not to get this when they're in the pharmacy. Because...
No, I'm not recommending you buy this. And don't just say because I'm never going to buy it, because I don't want any sucker to end up purchasing this piece of crap.
So, not only is the box of terrible quality and feels like it'll snap apart if I just put enough pressure, not only is it a minimalistic design, because it only has that, I don't even know if that's a sticker. That's literally a sticker on the front that I could scratch off if I wanted to. And so is this. It literally says Made in Taiwan. It's got no flaps. It's got no reveals. It's literally just a plastic flimsy 99-cent store box with cards in there. So, getting past that and actually pressing down on that
You might as
button
well.
that
You might as well
supposedly
buy
opens
some
up the
freaking animal
suitcase
cards.
and opening it
Probably
up,
get a better quality case with a Yu-Gi-Oh card collection.
ironically, that's probably true.
These remind me of those cards that you get with the naked ladies on, where the image in the middle is just bad. You know, like those custom decks that people have that are terrible quality. It's like those.
So opening it up, you got
Look, it's
the front cover, and this is where the actual cards are held.
that.
Now, as you can see,
Spade is misleading.
they've got where this? Oh, okay, the design of the cards. Yeah, we'll get there. But first, look at the box. They have this little
The box doesn't even
weird
fit the fucking cards.
kind. Yeah, I
Look,
mean, it has.
they're
Look,
literally protruding from the box. I bet if you tip that over, they're all gonna fall out.
absolutely, they will.
I'll tell you
Which
what,
is why I can't tip it
cut
over.
some cards off. Tell me, cut as many cards off that are leaving over the box, and tell us how many there are, and you're gonna win a 20-minute free download from me. Cut off the
Possibly
ones
not.
that are protruding from the box. How many are actually protruding from the box? Guess
Before we
first.
actually do so, Joel quickly says, Harrison, you only destroy the cards while shuffling. If you do it wrong, are you shuffling the cards wrong? Actually, no, Joel.
It depends on whose instructions that
We'll
you
get
follow.
there. We'll get to that. I guess foreshadowing, for lack of a better word. We're foreshadowing something later on in this episode, Joel. Sit tight. We'll get there in a moment.
Stay there. Don't go to sleep.
You'll understand
Don't
why
meditate.
we said that.
Wake up, Joe.
So just
Sleeping
pushing
around.
with my thumb, we get 4 cards. 4 cards off. But even if you wanted to actually pull them out, there's a notch in here. There's inside the box, which is, by the way, too big of a diameter for the actual card.
It doesn't even go. The actual circle, yeah, it doesn't fit. You can't take them all out. So the circle is pointless.
Exactly, it's going to go.
It's not
That little
fit for
notch.
purpose.
You can't take all the cards out through
Exactly
it.
what you want. This is exactly what you expect for a Chinese Taiwan company. Shoddy
The
service.
only way to pull them out is literally tipping it over into your hand.
And what if you
Otherwise,
don't have a hand? They're gonna fall on your table, aren't they?
I don't know. Well, anyway, ideally we've got the 6 of spades up at the top as the first card, so we'll use that.
I hate the way that 6 of spades looks. It just takes all the fun out of the 6 of spades. It's agony. It's actually agony.
Do you hear this? Let me try to bring this to the mic so you can hear this. It literally makes that wobbling sound. It's literally that kind of flimsy plastic. Literally. The kind
That is not gonna last. That thing's gonna fall to bits in a sun. It's not gonna last. It's not gonna be able to go swimming with you. They're so thin.
They're thin, but
They're like
let me
made
tell
out
you,
of acetate.
they
made out
do.
of that stuff that you buy in the freaking dollar store.
I'll tell you one thing. They do feel like
I could probably
acetate.
print a better quality deck myself.
They do feel like acetate. They are probably thin plastic that you can get from the 99-cent store, but they are pretty durable feeling. I'll tell you that. They're very thin, very flimsy, but they feel like they are durable. In that
Maybe
they probably won't crease.
It depends what you're
unless you
using
put a
them
lot
for.
of pressure. I guess, but
I reckon they will crease.
going to the design,
Let's do a
you
crease
have
test with the
a
Joker.
whole wasted border. You got this border here for some reason, which is transparent, and then there's the middle, which is transparent. There's a lot of transparency going on with this deck, which is really a waste.
Dan,
a waste
we've
of space.
lost signal. Your video has disappeared. I'm still here. Just comment in the section below if you can still see me. Your video disappeared.
Can you
And
still
your
hear me?
signal's gone in and out.
Am I still
There we
heard?
go.
Can I be heard?
Yeah, we see you now. We see you, man.
All right, let's just make sure that
Guess the cards.
I'm looking at the comments and Joel saying, "Don't talk bad about Taiwanese playing cards. Expert Playing Card Company does a pretty good job." Well, Joel, let me tell you why that's not true. So the design itself, I kind of like the fact that transparency is a thing. I feel they could have implemented this better because I feel like the border, first of all, is a huge waste. And the fact that the 6 is on a spade in the middle of the card.
I hate
Okay,
the six. I hate that there's little 6 spades in the middle. It's agony to me.
Let me
Needs
just show
to
you in
look like that
comparison.
to be a symbol of the devil.
Let me just show you the 8 of Hearts. See, the 8 of Hearts is also on a spade in the middle.
It's like someone just put no thought into this
let me show you the
design. They
Jack of
just made it on
Clubs.
fucking paint.
The Jack
They
of Clubs
made this on Microsoft Word.
is on a
It's
spade in
just
the middle.
been photoshopped. It's just been cropped.
This is
And
basically...
it doesn't even fill the entire space. There's white borders at the edges. This is the most lousy deck I have ever seen in my entire life.
Still transparent. This is
They
3
put more
cards worth.
thought. They put more thought into the Madison blanks than they did this.
Kind of. Now, I haven't even gotten to the back design yet. See, this is transparent, so obviously whatever you see colored is going to be shown on the back because there's coloring there. Meaning that the only way to compensate on the back is by doing a one-sided back.
The back is horrendous.
You got the obnoxious
The back is
spade with the
horrendous.
Royal Card Company logo, some bootlegged version of the bicycle border, which doesn't even look good because of the transparency. But like I said, this is one-sided. Let me show you what the problem with that is. The card behind it is turned upside down. This is transparent, so you see that card upside down through the deck. Because it's transparent in the wrong places. Because, of course, they had to pick a spade out of all suits. They couldn't put a diamond, which is two-sided. They couldn't put...
A club.
They had to put a one-sided suit, the spade, in the middle. And of course, they had to do transparency,
Which is
not
the
in a
biggest
border,
cliche.
not in the border around, which kind of is. But no, they had to do it where the spade isn't.
Yeah.
It's,
This
The
outline
des-
deck ever being used in a casino, not the fact that they're from Taiwan. It's agony. I could probably shit out a better deck.
now,
My
what's-
Bleach deck will beat this deck. And I'm just going to Photoshop an image of Bleach on the back of cards.
see, I'm going to take this deck. I'm going to put all
Shove it on
52 together.
Kickstarter.
All 52 of them are together right now. If you look at where the transparency is supposed to be, you'll notice a little interesting effect occurs. It kind of looks silverish, or kind of like a mirror, which is, I guess, kind of
It's
cool.
a great Omni deck. It'd be good if you could change a normal deck into this, and then they'd be like, oh, what happened to the good deck? Yeah, it's like translucent.
This is, yeah, it's like, well, not really. You cannot see through the back at all. It is no longer transparent at all. It is completely opaque because it becomes somehow silver.
It's like those safety. It's like those safety protectors that you get with your screen, where when you put it against light, you can't see through it. That
Something
same
like
issue.
that. But then the problem is, once again, if the card behind the one that's at front is reversed, you see that because it's
You can see
transparent
it.
towards the front. Which really defeats the purpose of a deck of cards, if you ask me. Obviously, whoever invented this didn't know the most basic concepts of the necessity of a deck of cards. This basically goes against. I don't see how you can even play with this deck unless you're playing Goldfish, and even then, it's a game where you're not supposed to know the card that you're getting next, which really defeats the purpose of this deck.
Oh.
Now, again, we mentioned
Did you
before.
notice the flash? I just flashed with the colours of the cards for a second. Boom.
Luckily, nobody did see that.
That's good then, isn't it?
It's funny. Joel is now saying the cards seem pretty worthless when just a moment ago he was telling us not to bash the Taiwanese cards. Well, I'm glad you see our side of things now, Joel. It's pretty good. Just make sure you know not to get this deck if you ever see it. He also says, I never said Hoyle plastic cards were
Stop
good.
what you're doing right now if you're watching this podcast. So why are you trying to defend them? Like, why are you trying to defend them if you know they're not good? Say that they're crap. Don't trick other people into purchasing them.
No. He specifically says that he never meant to say that the Hoyle plastic cards were good. He only meant to say that made in Taiwan is not the problem, which is valid. I kind of agree with
Perhaps. I'm giving away red or black to anyone who can guess these cards right here. 5 cards. One of them might be red, one of them might be black. They could all be the same. They could be blank. You don't know. Not blank. They could
Probably
be
not.
jokers. They could be green cards on the other side. You really don't know. You could have the Hoyle back design.
Anyways.
I'm giving away red or black. Anyone who can guess these cards, anyone at all, leave them in the comment section right now, and you can win red or black. £4,000 retail value.
So anyways, moving after the reminder that contest is still going and people should still be trying to guess it. Let's see how these cards handle, because of course they do in fact feel like holding pieces of acetate plastic. Handling, well, let me just tell you now, you really cannot spread them. As you can see, the fan looks atrocious and absolutely terrible, not only because of the back design is just ridiculous, but because of the fact you really can't do a normal fan.
Can you?
The cards clump very irregularly. There's absolutely no smoothness to them whatsoever. You literally cannot do anything. Even spreading the cards out cannot be done smoothly, as you can see how they clump
So how are these meant to be
atrociously.
used in a fucking casino?
I do not believe they are. I'm
How
pretty
are
sure
these
they're
meant
meant
to
to
be
be
used in a
pharmacy
casino? I don't
rip-off decks,
understand.
meant to take money.
Show me.
Now, of course, people tend to think
Show me
that
your best. Show me your best perfect riffle shuffle.
Well, the thing is, as I was mentioning, the cards have no smoothness to them. You really can't spread through them. However, they handle fairly well as everything else that you can do with them. For example, the dribble is perfectly fine, except ironically, they don't land straight. I guess it's because of the weight distribution of solid plastic. The dribble is more or less all right. The spring doesn't let them fly really far. I really can't get a pretty good distance. Yeah, I can't get a distance on the spring. They can spring, but really, really, really short amount of distance. I really can't go further than that, which is basically inches away. So that's really counterproductive and not really practical. In terms of the riffle shuffle, like you just asked, we'll try to do one of those. It's actually quite easy to do because of how flexible these cards are. Granted, they're...
I'd use the word flimsy.
Yeah, they're kind of... But then again, B cards are more or less the same. They're kind of flexible and flimsy, hence making them great for doing riffle shuffles.
Yeah, but with B cards, you have a decent finish on them.
That's true.
These
we
is just
established
fucking plastic.
that this finish is absolutely garbage. In fact, let me try doing something like this. Let me try... We got the Jack of Hearts, right? What's a great angle to do this at? Try this. We got the Jack of Hearts basically right down there. If I just go... Were you even able to see that? Probably not.
Just about, but it's like horrendous.
You see, you can't even see the color changes very well because most of the card is in the middle of that spade, the tiny little space crammed into the center of the card. So really, everything about the design is atrocious. Everything about the cards is atrocious. For the first time ever, I, Double MD, have a garbage review of the week on Magician Friday. And
Crap
this
of the week. It's crap
This
of the week.
is the first victim. The Hoyle plastic cards. Absolute atrocity. 0 out of 10, because they're practically worthless for everything. You can't even play. They probably would float. You probably could play in the sauna if they had a good design. But you can't play the cards in a sauna or in a hot tub because of the design. Because of the transparency, because you can see the cards through the actual back of the other card. They are completely useless. Entirely. Absolutely. 0 out of 10.
Unless you want to
Garbage
choose
of
the
the week.
cards.
I never want to see those cards again after this review ever. Double MD,
I would keep
I have
them.
spoken.
I would keep them because you can always use them to wipe up dog shit. Moving on.
All right. We also have.
Hello?
What was that?
Carry on it, sir. I can
Oh,
wait.
yes.
I can wait.
Joel is thinking that the order may be black, black, red, black, black.
Repeat that one more time.
Black, black, red, black, black.
Nope. Sorry, Joe.
He also says,
Hello,
I think
everybody.
the cards were meant to be
Okay.
used by blind people that are bathing.
No, there are blind playing cards, but unfortunately not. Hello, everybody. This is Card Kid 2, and today I am going to be teaching you how to shuffle a pack of cards. Welcome to the Perfect Riffle Shuffle, a extended YouTube tutorial on how to shuffle a pack of cards. This is 60 minutes of shuffle-tasticness. We're going to get started right now. What is the Perfect Riffle Shuffle? The Perfect Riffle Shuffle is a way to use a move everyone knows, such as a faro, in a shuffle that no one is ever going to be able to repeat. Why not just use a faro? It's more accurate if you do it right, and you can actually see if you get a good faro. With something such as the Perfect Riffle Shuffle, it has to be perfect. Meaning that each card has to be interlaced one at a time.
This looks very time consuming.
Yes. I'm nearly finished.
Perhaps I should have brought some music to go along, like the elevator music.
Yeah, that would be perfect. Just the whole music, yes. One thing that if you mess up and you actually move 2 cards, you're fucked. That means you have to start all over again. That should now be a perfect shuffle 1-on-1. The more you practice this, the faster you will get. You don't learn any tricks for your £20 investment, just how to shuffle a pack of cards. 60 minutes of shuffle-tastic goodness. Expect to hear sounds repeatedly every second. Shot in full HD in black and white, so you can't even see the colour of the cards. Are they blue or are they black? Or are they red? You'll never know. Easy ability to learn. 4. It's not easy to learn, guys. You're going to be stood there trying to, be able to cut 26 and just going one at a time. Shuffle. That's it. You want to learn how to faro a pack of cards in more detail in a less knacky way. Get the anti-faro. It's much cooler. It's still impossible to do, but it's cooler. Do you agree? It's pretty cool, isn't it?
I think it looks pretty nice.
It's better than this garbage. Tutorial quality. I'm going to give it a 9 because it's a good tutorial. It teaches you how to shuffle a pack of cards. If you want to learn how to shuffle a pack of cards in a 60-minute video, this is perfect for you. Usability, so actual how it applies in real life, -10. You're never going to need to know how to perfectly riffle a pack of cards together. You're never going to be able to do it. You might as well learn something more useful, such as the faro or the anti-faro, something that you're actually going to use and is going to actually help you on your fucking journey, not this piece of absolute garbage. And because he teaches you for a fucking hour, this pack of cards is going to be destroyed because you're going to be there for 1 hour straight, 2 hours, shuffling this pack of cards so much they're going to lose their finish. Overall, it's garbage. Overview, -20 out of 10. Don't get it. That concludes today's crap of the week. And I think I lost my card order. Whoops. I'll try and find them. I think I can find them. So that was the crap of the week. Dan, are you there?
Yes, I am. I believe
Yes,
the camera is
hey.
is a bit off.
Yeah, let me fix that for you.
Okay, no, never mind. We're good.
No,
We're good.
Yeah. I'm upside down. I'm sideways. Yeah, yeah, there we go. Harrison fixed it.
So, Joel has another guess at the order. He says...
Hang on. I need to rearrange them because they went out of their order before. Aha, they're still there. Yeah. This is you're only allowed 2 more guesses, so 1 more guess after this because I don't want you winning the DVD. Or maybe I do. You'll never know.
Well, that's rather evil.
1, 2,
But his guess...
I gave him... He gets loads of stuff. Okay, we'll go.
Okay, are you ready for his guess?
Yes.
His guess is black, black, red, red, black.
No. I'll give you a hint, right? See, tell me if you can see it. Can you see the bottom one? Can you see the bottom one?
Nope.
Can you see the bottom one? Next guess, please. Okay, so that was my crap of the week. Next week I'm going to be teaching you something just as crappy. I'm liking this whole move monkey stuff that you're never going to be able to apply in real life at the minute. Holy cow, that sort of stuff. It's a great thing to. Or I might teach you something good. I'm not sure yet. It's either going to be something crap or something good. Stay tuned. We might be switching it around because Dan's copied my hairstyle. He copies what I wear. Now he's copying my taste of crap reviews. Whatever next, Dan.
First of all, no, my hair is probably longer than yours in a different style compared to yours. Second of all, my shirts have different messages. Mine are about got grades, which is by an English teacher who apparently printed them with wrong English. And I always wear my magician sweater.
No.
It's
No,
a
Dan, she's an American teacher. She's an American teacher, not an English teacher. She speaks American.
right. And by the way, if a pack of cards such as this one is horrible, it's my duty to say so. It's my duty to be brutally honest about what it is and let the viewers know exactly what it is we're dealing with, which is exactly what I did today.
Next week, I'm going to teach you how to terrify children and crucify vegetarians.
Next week, I'll tell you how to poke your eyes out and restore them.
I have been Harrison Horton.
I mean, in the meantime, let me just tell you, we're currently trying to get another guest on this stream, actually.
Drum roll.
Let me tell you the story.
Can we talk about it? Is it too secret?
Not really, because honestly, I don't even think he's going to be watching this right now. So, his name is Josh Nurbito, a very highly respected magician that I think is great in terms of sleight of hand, because I've seen him stream before. He's got it when it comes to streaming. He's got the charisma. He's got the personality for it. I think he'd make a great guest for the show. Thing is, when I told him about the stream, the first episode he watched was the 10th episode, last week's, when we were at a disadvantage.
The 10th.
Yeah, that episode. The one where you're arguing with the guys in the caravan and playing Family Guy in the background with your camera off and flashing lights. Yeah, that episode. The one that has almost nothing to do with magic.
That episode was pretty atrocious.
So, if by some miracle of a chance you're still watching this, Josh, first of all, thank you for giving us another chance and watching another episode. And at this point, you've watched it all the way through, so thank you for that. Second of all, we're good now. We're back. We got our technology back in shape, and we're ready to continue performing and doing what we normally do. Not wondering what the country is like in caravans without any lights. We're back in business. And hey, if you feel like joining us for an episode, let me know. Feel free to let me know, and we'll see what we can arrange. So in the meantime, is there anything else that anybody would like to say, whether it's in the comments
there
or
is one more guess right here. The winner will get red or black right away. One more guess. Come on, guys. Come on. No, you want it.
Okay,
I'll
the
give you a
next...
hint. It's 5 cards.
The final guess is red, black, red, black, red.
Is that your final guess? Because I'm going to give you a chance to change your mind. That could mean you've won.
Also, Joel is excited about the idea of Josh Nurbito being a guest on the stream. So...
Come on, Josh. Don't worry about my caravan, man. And I know it was terrible quality, but I will ensure that my quality will be the best possible version for your stream, guaranteed. And it'll be a good chance to grow your audience. Ish. Joe, do you want to change your mind, or are you happy with the choice you made? Because you could have won. Waiting for his response. Yep, elevator music's perfect time now. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards right here. Winner gets red or black.
I love that induced American accent you just threw in there.
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of salespeople at the minute. So I'm picking up the American stuff, and my dad's getting annoyed. I'm talking about real estate, and he's like, "It's property, Harrison. It's not real estate. It's property. It's not. It's real estate." If you look, you might get a glimpse of what the colour of the cards are.
I believe Joel would like to change his guess to black, red, black, red, black.
I am now going to reveal to you the order. Red, red, black, black, black. So I'm sorry, you are incorrect. Thanks for playing.
Well, thanks for trying. Better luck next time.
Thanks for trying. Good luck next time.
So...
I have been Harrison Horton.
That's a pretty grim note to end the stream on. But yeah,
Is it?
we'll basically, to end this off, we'll let you know that we'll continue trying to see what ways we can improve and add to the stream. If you have any suggestions, please let us know by telling us in the Magician Friday Facebook group. That is, of course, the one place to communicate with the group.
Stop what you're doing. Go and like my Facebook page, Harrison Horton Magic, right now. I'm going to be giving away 5 copies of Become a Magician DVD. All you got to do is like the page, and you got a chance of winning 1 in 5 copies. 1 in 5. Like it now. And if I get to 400 likes by the time this video's got at least 40 views, I'm going to double it to 10 DVDs, 10 digital DVDs that I will be giving away to 10 lucky people. On that note, I'm done.
Same here. All right then. I guess we can do our outros.
I've been Harrison Horton.
I've been Double MD. See you guys later.
Bye.
Take care. I can't even do the outro correctly because it's transparent. What am I supposed to do?
Did you notice